All right. Bleh. Oh my god, it was so long. It was really rough. I'm gonna be drinking after this. Yes, yes, I need to be sober for this. I'll get tequila later. uh, soy boy.
Yeah, I just noticed. I just noticed. It's fine. It's fine. I just realized I looked at Loyal, then you chimed in and I saw the muted button. I'm like, I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something entirely. Now we just have to wait for the YouTube chat to catch up and just be like, "You're muted, you dumb bitch."
They're yelling at you.
Yeah, what else is new? Just beware that we got this out of the way when we did the or we got this out of the way before tomorrow's stream. So, needless to say, we at least got that taken care of. So I just need to make sure that sound is always off. Yeah, I don't have any sound notifications during the reaction proper, so there won't be any tone shifts, I guess you could say. When the hot and heavy moments start happening, and then all of a sudden somebody cracks a fart. Total buzzkill. Total mood killer right there. So aside from the taco stand being what it was, as per the usual, what else have you been up to as of late?
I'm almost finished with my latest Make by Diamonds, so that's fun.
Cool, cool.
I got a couple of video ideas that I want to do with Raz.
Perfect.
So
that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. And now we just sit and wait for.
Oh, that's so cute!
I'm just gonna sit here and just be like, and now we just wait for it to hit.
Oh my god, it's so cute! Ah!
I have been sitting on this for months now, waiting for freaking Vipsy Pop to get her act together and upload a new episode.
Of course, I'm a succubus.
But we agreed on that pretty much.
Yes.
We agreed.
I forgot.
Let's be honest. I did that purely just so that you'd have more customization options.
True.
You wouldn't be confined to being short with a specific type of horn and a specific type of colored hair. I'm the one that can't diversify too much. So.
I'm fine.
Just dying. It's fine.
It's fine. Can I have that picture later? I want to send it to Raz.
Yeah, I was just literally getting getting into Discord to send it your way. I've been
it looks really, really good.
I was sitting on that for so long. You now have your own Hellsona.
Well, we kind of already had our Hellsonas. Remember your birthday gift last year?
Yeah. Well, that's more of a sinner
form. Or was it Christmas?
That was sinner form. This is like Native. We've gone native. Because, like, then we'd have to go through the whole rigmarole of figuring out how each of us died, and I don't want to answer that question. Or figure it out. Truth be told.
Be honest, you'd probably die first, and I probably died trying to fight for your soul back.
How about we just die at the same time and call it even? Let's just roll with that, shall we? Also, if you take a look at my imp's tail. Yeah, he does the holy stab. I was explicit on that, being like, he's got at least the barb on his tail is gone, but he has a holy blade stamped in there. Because you know what? I wanted to be a little bit of a badass. And also, I haven't seen a male imp horn design like the one I gave him.
No, it's usually...
That sprouts from the back and curls upward.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like a ram horn.
Pretty much, yeah. Like a bull or a ram.
Like it how it has my pride colors in the back. I'm just gonna say that.
Can you guess which one is the bisexual?
Let's send it to Raz and see what he says.
We all know Raz would be a hellhound. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he would.
Let's be honest. We're not going to beat around the bush on that one. He would be a freaking hellhound. I can't really figure out what sort of... He wouldn't be an incubus, that much is for dang certain. He's not gay enough.
Yes, Mina is bi.
And I'd honestly have to say he's kind of a little too rough and tumble to be an imp as well.
Yeah.
So that really only leaves him as the
as a hell. What kind of breed of hellhound would he be? Is a question.
Alaskan Malamute. Like the closest thing to a wolf you could possibly get. That or German Shepherd. Chihuahua.
For some reason I'm thinking maybe he would not be a Chihuahua.
I want to see a Chihuahua hellhound.
You did see one in Cotton Candy. Like
there's so many dogs there.
Come on, brain. It's been a long day, so if I'm like kind of out of it, guys, that's why.
Yeah, it's a long day at Taco Bell, and it was a long day for me on the floor, so it'll be what it is. So
yeah. I think he would be a Newfoundland.
Newfoundland?
Yeah. Big, fluffy, kinda scary guard dog.
Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard.
Has a little jug of rum.
He's not saving people.
He has a little jug of rum underneath his chin all the time because he's got a. What if there was a Saint Bernard hellhound with a drinking problem?
Yeah.
Get to it. Hop to it, Vivsy Pop. I got so many killer ideas for you. I don't think we need to dilly-dally any further because I feel like we're going to have some things to discuss with this episode.
Yeah, probably.
And I don't know if you're going to need tissues or anything.
I have
thumbnail and trailer has had some severe implications for what was coming, but I have reason to doubt Stolitz is going to die this episode. Or at least put into a coma, one of the two.
We'll see.
And we'll just have to wait and see on that. So, I'm ready if you are. I can get the opener and everything. So, just for everyone in chat, we're going to put our YouTube... Oh.
I had a cough coming up.
Okay. So,
all right, I'm good.
We're going to put our YouTube faces on. We're going to get our hello YouTubes typed in chat and everything. And we're going to get right to it. So, with that being said, then I'm just going to do the count that I normally do. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, it's Viger and our residential Helluverse expert in house as well. Yeah, you know her. She's constantly lurking in chat. You never know when she's keeping an eye on all of you.
coming
But
out.
at long last, what was like the last episode? 6 months ago or something?
It probably.
Either way, far too long. We have a new episode of Helluva Boss. A new episode to season 2 after the, I guess, the subplot for Fizzarali and Osmodius. I guess can we call it that? So now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of what this show has really been about since the very beginning. Let me get you onto the screen as well there. Because things are going to be coming in hot and heavy with this one. Because relationship problems maybe are existing. We don't know right now. But I have a sneaking suspicion that me and mine are going to have a lot to discuss post-episode. So with all of that being said then, we are going to be taking a look and reacting to the newest episode of Helluva Boss Season 2, Episode 8, Full Moon. R.I.P. Stolitz. I'm calling it right to the frick now. So with all of that being said then, let's. It is so good to be back. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
The butterflies in my stomach, I haven't felt this nervous since I was a little fluffy down nesting.
Oh, he cleaned up real quick.
Is half disguised behind the smile. My beak is grinding, ever minding. I swore I wouldn't dwell on the divorce, so for my own health, I'll remind myself that when I see him, I know that it won't feel so tough. I'll believe him and not the voice that says I'm not enough. No need for an arrangement. It can just
He's
be
smiling
him
through the
and
tears.
me. I'll set us free. How perfect it could be when I see him tonight.
Meanwhile,
See him tonight? All right, all right. It's been a while since he begged for attention. Are we okay? Can't really say. I'm getting by avoiding his questions. So complicated. I hate when it's complicated. Why do I always end up in situations that are complicated? Here I go again, getting in my head, so I'll focus on the sexy stuff instead.
When I see him,
I'm gonna do that thing he likes.
I will
That bee.
change things.
Oh, like-
Things. I'll just bring the rope and spikes.
Oh, God.
We've got a nice arrangement, and it's working out just fine. We'll keep it light.
If this goes bad when I see him tonight, am I doing something I can't take back?
Relax.
Would he want me if he was free?
We're fine.
And if he's only here
Oh.
as a prisoner, what kind of monster does that make me? My entire life's been written in stone. He taught me that I could choose. He deserves the choice to stay or go, though it scares me to think what I'd lose.
Can't wait to lose ourselves in nasty sex and make that bird squawk.
Christ, Blitz, you just do not read the room at all.
Waiting for the shoe to drop.
Who needs words when you got a mouth full of?
Come to your senses.
Then I'll do that thing with my tongue where I
He's worthy of your love and
Clean his bird was nice and rough.
and I cannot come to me now.
Oh yeah!
But when I see him, will it be tender or be tough? Will it please him, or will I just be fucking it all up? Can this be a relationship, or am I still naive? I'll set us free, whatever it may be, when I see him tonight.
Oh boy.
Lost your baby.
It's all a ruse.
Sure hope this glass doesn't break.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, thank you, thank you! How could I ever repay you?
No need, ma'am. I was just in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Because they're still stranded here.
Yeah.
Did you have to hug him so hard? I'm at underwear level, you know. And that guy clearly hadn't showered today.
Oh, stop complaining. I had to sell it, didn't I? How'd we do, Cletus?
Not great. Let's set up for another run.
I don't know, Cletus. Doesn't this all seem a little... sinful?
We've been over this. We are still helping people. We just provided that man with an opportunity to be selfless and heroic.
After that performance, he's sure to get into heaven. We just saved a soul.
Is that how it works?
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Eternal salvation is worth $20 and a Quiznos punch card.
I guess. It's just...
You want to eat, don't you? Want to live long enough to save more souls and earn our way back into heaven?
Of course.
I was about to say, I felt like this alley was familiar.
And get back under that coat. We have to... Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Where are we?
We ask the questions here. Hellspawn.
But I'm
No,
just a
these
little
guys.
baby. Why
Bunch of dorks.
Bullshit. I know you're working for that demon filth.
Where's your boss?
What boss?
This guy.
Peanut head?
So that's his name.
You know, I think maybe we can help each other out here.
Harp shooting there, Mox. Pro as usual. Millie, beautiful bloody mess in there. Fuck. What a great fucking day this is.
Damn.
Spirits today, sir. It's rare to see you wear something not bad.
Well, it's the first of all, fuck you. It's the full moon. I gotta meet up with Stolas tonight. Felt like dressing up a little since it's been a few months since I've been inside of his feathered ass.
A few months?
Yeah, the birds started giving me more ways out of our monthly fuck sesh. He'd be all like, "Oh, Blitzy, I know it's the full moon tonight, but you don't have to come if you don't want to, Blitzy." So I've just been taking breaks from having to plow his feathered ass into his fancy ass mistress.
Could not read that at all, though.
Yeah.
I feel like I could use a little fuckery. It's been a good day, feeling like my stamina's up, and I'm horny.
Oh shit, he's getting bored of you.
What?
Yeah, man. If someone wants to see you less and less, big red flag. If they give you chances to ditch, they probably want out themselves. Just want to be more passive-aggressive about it. Dicks.
How do you
Glad to
know,
hear her
Luna?
talking now. It's been forever since she said a single word.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Well, tits. Guess I finally got to do position 37 tonight. Don't worry though, this book ain't going nowhere. If I have anything to fuck about it, I'll dick him so good he'll let us keep this thing another year easy.
Well, I hope so, sir. Business has actually hit a peak, and it would be disastrous to lose what we worked for now. So fuck him good, sir.
Don't worry, Mox. By the end of the night, I'll have Stolas eating out of my ass. If the gag will let him.
Stop!
Okay, grow up, Mox. That's what adults do. We're horny. Fuck me, Moxie. We've used like all the shit in this box. If Stolas is bored after this,
Oh,
I need to up the ante.
Christ.
Moxie, I need you to hold down the fort. Get some overdue paperwork done.
What overdue paperwork?
That.
Yeah.
Just give to Moxie.
Why would a bunch of angels be looking for demons?
We just want to get back into...
We're exorcists, the flaming swords of the heavens, here
Ooh.
to strike them down with fire
Oh,
vengeance.
no.
Yeah. We lay in wait for them to return to Earth, so we might smite them once and for all.
Guys talking about... Ow!
I feel so bad for that guy.
You don't have to wait.
Can't remember what this sheep is named after.
I can't either.
I know Cletus.
When you-
That's it. Is it Cletus? I don't know if Cletus is the baby.
Cletus is the baby,
Okay.
but the male sheep, I don't remember his name, but he's always the punching bag, and I feel bad for him.
Since their assault on Compound X, our government has quadrupled our funding and allowed us unfettered access to the most bleeding-edge military advancements.
Demonic containment cells, hellfire suppression suits, camouflage exoskeletons, and a battalion of highly trained
Just one
combat
fursuit is
breeders.
It's just a fursuit.
Pretty much.
This.
What do we got here?
What is it?
Our ticket to the other side.
An extra-dimensional portal generator. This bad boy will allow us to open a door straight into hell, where we plan on eliminating the demonic threat before they can tarnish this great country.
Interesting.
Well, once we work out all the kinks, yeah.
Thanks.
They're breaching a lot of protocols here.
So far, we've only been able to open the portal about 2 feet in diameter. Hardly big enough to fit a child through.
And we can't very well send children.
Yeah.
The last time.
Oh,
No.
oh Christ, they did. They did.
Oh my.
Damn American heroes.
Honestly, we're not even sure that was hell we sent them to. Point is, we could use someone or someones with more experience. How about it, little guys? Wanna help us hunt some demon scum?
Two of them have lost the plot,
Yeah.
and one of them's just along for the ride.
He doesn't want to be.
Yep. Just pull it piece by piece, and they just went straight to lust. Okay. That is bringing
Is that lust, or
severe.
is that
Well,
more deeper?
What can I interest you in?
he's looking
That
for.
looks kind of indigo-y.
Snazzy candle. One
Well, he's
that's
looking
clean,
for sex toys,
sexy.
so.
You got anything that'll get anyone in the mood, buddy?
Bet you're in the lust ring.
See, I told you.
Okay. Okay.
And just don't look at that candle. Just don't.
I want that candle.
Oh, of course you do.
Max horny.
They're all horny. What's the mood?
I don't know. I'm a simple pervert imp. I just need something fucky.
Oh, there he is.
Let's take him.
Hold on. Where's the rest of them? He wasn't alone before. I say we follow him for a bit. Make
The glass is
sure
necessary,
he's
dude.
by himself.
Gurren Lagann looking ass.
We're never getting back into heaven.
Which is why we have to make sure this goes smoothly. We have only one shot. It has to be perfect.
Do you know the measurements of the other one?
Not really, but he's tall as shit.
Well, we have some pretty long harnesses.
That is an interesting demon design.
Along with something that
Yeah.
stretches.
Ooh, that is fancy. All right, I'm into it.
Sweet heavens, what kind of store is this?
This guy
The
truly.
worst kind of
kind of
store.
store.
Yeah, I was just about to say, mine a kind of store. I was about to say worst kind of store.
Hello, fellow hell beast. We are on a totally normal demon day. Just out looking to get some good tormenting in. We need some good torture supplies.
Well, you have come to the right place, my slightly robotic looking friend.
Completely out of his element here.
To do.
Oh, you know, just your standard pain.
As long as it doesn't hurt too much. Like, do you have any harshly worded bumper stickers?
Or something for a mild spanking.
Oh, that we haven't spanked. We got you flogging the crops.
Here you go. Look at all of these things to which hit the ass with.
I don't know if that's exactly what we're looking for. What was that other horrid hellspawn looking at?
Oh, just some of those.
I'm just not gonna deal with that.
On his way to claim another innocent earthly soul in some sick barbaric fashion. We have to stop him.
Not yet. We have to wait for our moment.
I don't know how much
Yeah,
of a
thanks for
moment
giving
you
me
got.
this solid fizz. I gotta get the good shit for tonight, and I know you and Oz make the best toys in town.
Aw, this looks so cute.
Yeah, he's got a new outfit and everything.
Fancy gentleman like yourself.
Oh, he's got the secret stash. The best kind of things. Oh, Christ.
Oh my.
Got these new beads. Ooh, they're made of real obsidian.
Oh, that's beautiful, but you know, Stolas never really seemed into the beads.
Oh, righty, not into the beads. I get it. Fancier then. We have some stylish blindfolds. Our new collection has encrusted jewels.
Oh shit, those are nice.
And if you're feeling really frisky, we have the new Dragon Driller 5.
Damn.
Now with vibration.
Oh, Christ.
There we go. That's his speed. I will take that.
Oh, no, 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 no. I think I'm gonna have to age gate this episode.
Yeah!
Explicitly.
Armory? War room?
Quiet! Don't you realize stealth is our greatest advantage here?
Oh, darling, look. Voyeurs. Positively adorable.
Nothing out of the ordinary in the lustry.
He's coming in. Oh God, what's that?
Dear God.
That takes Bad Dragon to a whole new level.
Innocent person! We have to stop him now!
You're right. Okay, guys, it's time. Now's our moment. Remember everything that horny little fudge knuckle did to us, because now we make him pay. For the humans, for the heavens, and most of all for us. Let's go kick some ass! Let's fuck him up!
Oh.
Go, Millie!
Fine.
All of them.
We were already following our dumbass boss to make sure he doesn't fuck up and lose our meal ticket.
And you weren't exactly covert.
A lot of nerve coming to our neighborhood after the ass kicking you took last time.
A lot of nerve and a lot of upgrades, Mud. The boss! You're their boss!
No, you don't, bitch!
Oh, damn.
Hey, wake up, asshole.
I don't think he's going to be.
Oh.
Nice. God, she's good at this.
Yeah.
That don't mean you're anywhere close.
Ugh.
Don't fuck with the wifey.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell, bitch!
I don't think any of them can actually kill any of them just by angelic weapon rules.
That only applies to sinners.
Yeah. Well, also angels too, which technically
Yeah.
aren't they?
They're technically angels, but they're like the lowest class of angel. Like they're below winners, so it...
Okay, they're just bringing the whole building down. Nice. Damn. There it is. I was wondering.
Oh my.
I was wondering when they were just gonna do it.
So, how'd it go?
There's the
Oh
shot.
my.
Okay, hold up.
Heidi ha hoo ha, Stolas. Guess what I got for us? And I got lots of fun shit for us to play with tonight. Like this extra large candle that smells like horny. I got whatever this little guy is. But I'm sure there's someplace in your cloaca we can stick it. And look at this bad boy.
Blitz, read the frickin' room.
Do you have my book, Blitz?
Yeah, it's right here. I always bring it. Why do you...
I need it back. Permanently.
No, hold on, Stolas, come on. Is this because I've taken up skipping a few rounds with you in bed because I'm busy? That ain't fair. All right, I can still hold up my end of the bargain. All right, let me show you a good time tonight. You know I can.
Please don't say it like that, Blitz.
Come on, bitch.
You know I don't disappoint.
No.
There's no need. I've made up my mind.
Stolas, please, I need this book, please. I need this book, Stolas. I will do anything.
This is an Asmodean crystal. It's registered in your name.
What?
Asmodeus has his demons legally travel to Earth for work all the time. I made the case for you to own one. You will be technically under his jurisdiction, but you will be able to go anywhere you want in the human realm without fear of consequence. Without breaking demon law. You no longer need my grimoire.
What?
You no longer have any obligation to see me, to touch me, to bed me. You are free of me.
I don't understand. Why are you giving me this? Am I not, like, fucking you good enough? Because I can always, I can always do better.
Blitz,
It's not about.
I'm giving you this because
It's not about the sex.
I care
Yeah.
very deeply for you, and I have for some time. But this transactional thing we have, it's not right anymore. It hasn't been. It never was. And now, all I can see is how wrong it is to be so tethered to someone in such an unfair way, and not know how they feel. But I want you to continue to be who you are. Your business. You don't have to stay here with me. But I want you to. I want you to stay here with me because you want to. Only if you want to.
Okay, alright, you're fucking with me. This is an interesting
Oh my.
I've never done this
Oh my
before.
god.
Oh no.
Stolas, I'll stay with you. I
Oh.
love you so much.
Thank you, Blitz, for awakening me, for making me so happy, even if only for a little while. I wish you the best with your business.
Wait, what? You were serious? Oh, hold on now, Stolas. What the fuck?
I have my answer, Blitz. You needn't say anything. I have wanted you for so long. The fact that you couldn't believe that I might have these feelings about you, that your first instinct is that it's always about sex. That's enough to know what this is.
What? Fuck you, Stolas. You spring this feelings bullshit on me. Are you fucking kidding? Can I get a fucking minute to think after everything you put me through, you pompous, rich asshole? Treat me like one of your little butler imps? You can't just dismiss me like that. I mean, you royal fucks think you can do this every time. Like you can just play with our feelings because we're smaller and not as important. Well, I'm not letting you, bitch! Let's go!
Blitz, I think so very highly of you. I didn't realize you think so low of me. Goodbye, Blitz.
Stolas, wait!
What the...
Fuck!
He did it to himself.
Yep. Just could not, would not read it for what it was. Could not even humor for a second that Stolas was actually being serious.
Poor Stolas.
I mean, we all knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to get to this point. Doesn't make it hurt any less. Needless to say, just gonna pull it to something.
I don't feel like crying, but my heart just aches.
Yeah, there was a lot of symbolism that happened in this episode too. Right into this last bit, this is where it all really hit I'm going to continue going with this. I'm not going to end the video right now because there is stuff to look into. Because I was reading into this whole situation. This scene in particular right now, it's the same chandelier they were running around under as kids. It just shows how much they've grown and how much things have changed for the worse. The fact that it's all covered up too. There was a lot of other things that were covered up.
Yeah, there were a lot of things covered up. Like,
yeah, like
I wonder if it's because they're getting a divorce and Stella's taking half of everything.
Well, if I'm looking at this correctly, it's all mirrors. It's all pictures. Because I'm looking at this, it's like that's him. That's their wedding portrait covered up.
And then there's Octavia.
And he's still covered up.
Is he doing what Blitz was doing, like
crossing his face
out
of everything?
But since it's royalty and he wants to look back at the memories, he doesn't want to like damage them. That makes sense.
I think it's all symbolic of his love right now. The only person that he truly loves right now is Octavia. That's why she's the only one that remains uncovered. Stella's clearly blocked up. And so is he. So I don't even think he loves himself anymore. Because of everything that's happened.
To be in his shoes, yeah, it would be really hard to like love yourself. Like, he not only screwed over his relationship with his wife, but also kind of like his daughter too.
True. There are still things that need to be resolved there, but can you really blame him for not really wanting to be a part of Stella's life when he didn't? When he was forced into a relationship with a stuck-up bird bitch that doesn't even love him.
Reaction of seeing her was just to cry.
Yeah, it's just like the first picture is just her like choking out one of those fly dogs or whatever, and he's like, "Ew, that's an ugly noise, son."
Cease this bitch cry.
Yeah, why don't you cease this bitch crying? It's like, okay. It's like he didn't even want to be in that marriage. If he could, where would he have been if he had not been forced into that situation? But again, we don't really have a full picture of Stella's other half. I'm still waiting for a possibility of at least seeing what she's like as a mother. Because that's like the one side of her we don't know. And that's quite possibly the only other side of her that could be redeemed. If she's a good mother and she is very doting and very genuinely nice and kind to Octavia, I would at least cut her some slack there. But if she's still just as bad as she is every other time, then there's absolutely no saving her. There's just
not hopeful.
I'm not hopeful of that either, but the problem is still there's still plenty more episodes to go through as well coming down the pipeline in fewer weeks now, because Apology Tour comes out June, which starts tomorrow. Birthday month. Neither here nor there. But this has got my mind thinking again. And you know me, that's never a good thing. That is never a good thing when my mind is thinking. And I'm just thinking about the scenes that we haven't seen yet from the mid-season trailer. What I'm thinking, because we've got our cherub and dorks roundup and everything. We know what they're going to be doing. We don't need to worry about them anymore. Next up is Apology Tour, which is the Verosika episode, which I'm going to assume Stoll is now coming to terms with the fact that he's left Blitz high and dry and needs to come to somebody who's been in that situation as well. Like, what do I do next? Now that I've cut him out of my entire life, what do I do next? And needless to say, I think Verosca's got some ideas. Been there, done that. I will take you under my wing. Pun completely intended. But I know I had said, like, my idea of what Mastermind and Sinmas was going to be. I think that's changed now. Because I think I know what's going to happen, and I think I've been able to piece it all together. And it all hits on that one line at the beginning of the mid-season trailer with Moxie asking Blitz, where are we going? And he's like, don't know, we're on the run or whatever. And that was always sitting in the back of my mind trying to think of, like, what are they on the run from? And then it hit me literally today at work. Andralphus.
Yeah.
He's the mastermind for which the November episode speaks of. And there's been several scenes where we see, like, Andralphus, like, getting into a fight, like using ice powers and standing in like a menacing pose about ready to attack somebody. And then there's another scene in the trailer where you see Blitz like protecting Stolas on the ground where ice is all around. So we know Andralphus is fighting the two of them. I'm calling it right now. 5:36 p.m. U.S. Central Time, May 31st, 2024. Mastermind's going to end with Blitz accidentally or in self-defense killing Andralphus. Pissing off the entire Goetia, and that's who IMP's on the run from.
I can see that.
I'm calling it, and that's where I think it's going to go. Because Andralphus is the one that supplied Stryker with the holy weapons to kill Stolas in the first place. Needless to say, Andralphus may just take matters into his own hands, holy knife in hand, and try and kill Stolas, where Blitz just simply disarms and plunges the dagger in instead. And that's going to cause a massive upheaval in the Hell hierarchy. So much so that when Sinmas rolls around, a convergence of the sins needs to happen in order to discuss the issue. Asmodeus is going to come under fire because he's a Goetian who's also in a relationship with an imp. Satan's going to be under the examination table just simply because he's basically the god of the imps, for lack of a better term.
Lord probably be a better word.
Probably would be a better, yeah. They use his name interchangeably with, like, God damn it. So like, all the sins thus far have at least some hand in Blitz to a degree. Like, I would even shoot for Belphegor at least being acquainted with Blitz at this point, with, like, the rehab and everything. She probably had to deal with Verosika. She probably had to deal with Barbie. She's probably very aware of Blitz's antics.
She might know the name, but, like, because if you think about it, Beelzebub, she signed the adoption papers for Luna and Blitz, but when she saw Luna, she was like, oh, like, I haven't seen you before.
Yeah.
So it might be like, yeah, I've heard your name, just haven't put a face to it yet, or anything.
Well, Beelzebub knows Blitz. They had a drink off, so she's aware of them.
I'm saying, like, before.
Before, right. Word probably got around of, like, what happened at the circus, IMP's founding, that kind of stuff. Needless to say. The only two that we're missing, well, technically 3 that we're missing. No, actually, it's just 2. The only 2 that we're missing that actually have any sort of connection to Blitz right now are Leviathan and Lucifer. Whether or not Lucifer is actually going to show up due to corporatization, copyright, bureaucracy, legalese, and all that other jazz is left up to the wills of Bezos and everything. But this is the season where I do think we're going to see Leviathan. The Halloween episode, I have a sneaking suspicion that our fish man that we see in the halls saying, "You're out of your depths, aren't you, little one?" I have every reason to believe that that is Leviathan. Just masquerading. I know imps are small, but to everyone, they're small to Leviathan. Everyone's a little one to Leviathan. But it's just, to what extent is this going to go?
I don't know.
Going back to this episode, this last 5 minutes or so just really hit. It then just had to go right into it and just be like, remember what this whole thing was built on. And now we just get to witness it completely crumble into dust.
I don't feel bad for Blitz. I feel so bad for Stolas. Can you imagine putting
he poured his
going
heart
through
out.
all that effort?
Yeah.
Putting his heart out just to be taken as a joke.
Yeah. It's just
it hurt.
I feel sorry for both of them in different ways. I feel sorry for Stolas being put into this position where he does have this opportunity to pour his heart out, say how he means, and cut all ties so they can have an honest to hell relationship, and it get taken as a joke, laughed at, disregarded, thrown to the wayside, and that's the answer that he needed. It's like, okay, he actually doesn't care. Then I'm done. I'm not going to be dragged around and everything. At the same time, I feel sorry for Blitz, who, given his upbringing, given his lot in life, given everything that he's been put through and everything, he just lacks the ability to see somebody's true feelings. Because he, I guess, feels like he's not good enough for it. He doesn't deserve it and lashes out as a response. He copes by getting angry, which is not healthy in any way, shape, or form. This whole relationship that they've had was completely unhealthy. It's like Stolas is on pills. Blitz is just angry all the time. This was never going to work the way that it was.
Yeah.
But here's the positive side to this. It's at its lowest it can possibly go. It's broken down into its base components. And the only thing left to do is build it back up. One way or another. If the spring merge is to say anything, Stolitz must survive at all costs. It's just, how do we get from point A to point B? And how many people are going to bite the bullet by the time that happens? Both in a comedic sense as well as plot relevance. Again, I'm still going to hold to it that Andrelphus is going to get killed by Blitz for trying to kill Stolas. Whether it be in self-defensive accidental stabbing or very much intentional, given Blitz's track record. Who knows? But this episode hit hard at the end.
Yeah.
I knew people were going to need tissues for this. But there is at least to liven things up. Just to bring it back around to being like, oh, remember, this is a comedy show. I find it really ironic that Cherub, in all of its infinite wisdom, trying to get into hell, the one thing that they do is penetrate lust. The second they entered in, I was like, I have a joke here. I just need the right time to say it. That is very on brand, if I'm going to be honest. Very, very, very on brand. But I think that's where we can end this episode. We've still got a lot more to chew on as far as Helluva Boss is concerned. We got plenty more episodes coming down the pipeline. June, October, November, December, respectively. So it's going to be happening a lot sooner than we had originally thought. I'm glad they sat on this one and cooked it a little bit longer. The animation quality was very much...
It was so good.
It was smooth. It was sharp. There's just a lot of little details that if you go back, you could just see all the stuff that was happening. And it's like, yeah, they're doing this very professionally. So, yeah.
I love Luna waking up. That's so mean.
Yeah, I think that's so many of us. Just woke up, sees him just doing his thing. He's like, I'm not putting up with this right now. Just go back in and wait till he's gone. But I think that's where we're going to end this episode. I'd like to thank you, Mina, for joining me on this little Helluverse escapade as usual. Can't do this without you anymore. So, like always, check out Vivzy Pop's channel for all the amazing episodes of both Season 1 and Season 2 of Helluva Boss. Like I said, there's plenty more coming down the pipeline. And I think they're all going to be just as emotionally heavy and damaging as this one was too. For better and for worse. Check out PUCL Podcast to meet a bunch of wonderful individuals, talk about all things Pokemon. Now that Scarlet and Violet are out in their entirety and Legends ZA is on its way, we have way too much stuff to talk about. Follow me on X, follow me on Twitch, check out the Discord, and that is it. And with that being said, I will see you guys when I see you guys. And as always, toodles.
Bye.
And flip. We're back to it. God, there was still so much with this episode.
Yeah.
I know this was kind of like a sudden stream and everything, but this episode just came out of nowhere. Like, literally, I was seeing notifications be like, it's coming out tomorrow! And then I looked at the calendar like, that was 7 hours ago. It's already tomorrow. It's coming out today. And then high noon, it drops. And I'm like, oh, here we are. I think I messaged you, like, it's going to come out sometime today. And that was 2 minutes to noon. So then it dropped.
Yeah.
I'm like, crap.
Yeah. I finally got back to you at like 12:30. Well,
here it is.
Know what we're doing.
I know what my schedule's looking like now. But I'm still holding it to it that's how this whole season's going to wrap up. It's going to end on a massive cliffhanger with the Goetia in complete disarray at the apparent murder of Andrelphus. Stella's gonna go on the frickin' warpath.
Yeah.
Whatever's gonna happen to Stolas, who knows at that point. But IMP is at least going to try to get on the run. At the very least. That's the way that trailer sets up its plot points. The little clips that you've seen that are in this episode, but the other clips that aren't in this episode, I think that's where I think it's going to go. Thematically speaking, Andrelphus getting killed by Blitz kind of fits with the overall hierarchy structure that they've been constantly hammering in.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea, like, your own interpretations of where it could possibly go?
I have one thing on my mind, and that's to sleep after this.
It's only 10 till 6.
It's been a rough week, man.
True, I'll give you that. I will give you that. You've had Memorial Day weekend to sit on, and so many tacos.
So good.
So many tacos, so little time. I don't need to stream the chat to you anymore. But it's just, I mean, it's nice to see Fizzaroli in like a different,
and not in like his work uniform,
like a Lust uniform instead of
he
a Greed
doesn't look
uniform.
like a clown. He looks like a regular person.
It just looks like a regular
imp, I should say. His pants were so cute.
His little suspenders and rainbow
Yeah.
pants. I know you for a fact are just going to be taking this whole freaking I'll just throw it right back up onto the stream again because I haven't stopped yet. You're just going to take this whole scene and just dissect the background as a whole. That's
I was kind of doing that.
That is all you're going to be doing in the evening tonight.
When the upgraded bad dragon, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was paying attention to like
all
the wings,
all the things
on the back.
All the things in the background there. It's just like I was more paying attention to his manic cross eyes when he deployed the damn thing. Oh yeah, you were looking at all the wings and everything.
Yeah, that's what I was focused on. Like, screw that thing.
I was more looking at his face here, just being like, yeah, he's absolutely lost in the freaking plot. Either that, or he's having PTSD flashbacks of testing the damn thing.
Was that the shipment of vibrators that he lost?
Perhaps. Perhaps. God, that's just like all over the freaking place. This whole scene is like he just shows his like secret stash, and it's just like, yep, this is exactly what I thought he would have in like a back closet or something.
Yeah.
I just need to isolate this one shot and just like highlight Fizz's face and just keep that. I like how the only thing on the freaking chainsaw is just the handles. That's the only thing that isn't censored, because everything else is just nope.
No.
There's just absolutely nothing more that we can show you with this. We're not taking any sort of opportunity on that one. Just have an anime waifu pillow in the back, which is par for the course. And I was seeing as well. There's just... I'm afraid to take this scene apart just to see what's all in the background. You have no shame. More power to you. More power to you, you absolute degenerate. Have fun with freaking that. In more ways
I'm a
than
gremlin for a reason.
You say that and it's just like, then why? And then you ask why I chose you to have the freaking succubus.
I was making a joke. I knew why.
I mean, come on, look at this. It fits. It's perfect in every way, shape, and form. It perfectly embodies the two of us. You've got all the style, and I just so happen to be there. So.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Again, I'm afraid to look at that scene anymore. Going back. Jesus. Well, I don't really know what more to do with this stream, because again, today was originally going to be another Paper Mario stream, and then this just dropped into our laps. So we had to break that down entirely, and then I'm gonna splice it all together and get the proper reaction put out, hopefully tomorrow, before the big interview. It still has not dawned on me that is actually happening. So, I get to look forward to that.
When Murder Drones comes out, I can't. That's gonna be like, oh shit, this is happening.
I have this final episode. We'll get there when we get there eventually. But I think that is where we're going to end the stream proper, though, now. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by and everything. I hope to see a lot of you guys in chat tomorrow for the Lackadaisy Q&A. Better get your questions prepared, because there will be an opportunity for chat to ask questions. I don't know how many people are still here that will be there tomorrow, but I will just say this right now. Any questions that pertain to plot details in Season 1 or the possibility of a Season 2 happening, we're not taking those. We're talking specifically about the show itself, its production, this, that, and the other thing. So it's more of a funsy interview, spoiler-free, and everything. So don't be looking to getting any sort of plot details. Why spoil yourself like that? I still have that scene open, and I just see a dildo-shaped scythe hanging on the wall. I need to stop looking at this. I need to stop looking at that.
Close the browser, just close
it's just on the second monitor staring me in the face. Like, no, 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 no. I gotta stop.
Oh.
I say this, and there's a crucifix hanging in the back wall. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. So, yeah. Thank you for joining me on this whole thing, Mina. This is always a treat to behold, whether it just
Probably
be
one of my favorite episodes. I don't know if it's because all the sex stories.
probably for you specifically. But, yep, thank you everyone for stopping by and joining us on this. I hope to see a lot of you tomorrow. Get your questions situated and everything. It's going to be an interesting time and a first for the channel. So hopefully plenty more will be happening in the future. So check out Mina's channel as well. She uploads occasionally and it's good stuff there too. Yeah, with all of that being said then, guys, we'll see you guys when we see you guys. And as always, toodles.
Bye.